My arch nemesis, Benoit Saint Denis, is back. The man I exposed so many years ago against Dustin Poirier is now going to be taking on Mauricio Ruffy in another devastating KO loss. And I remember when I saw this fight announced, I was really confused because I was like, okay, you're putting Benoit Saint Denis in there against fucking, Mauricio Ruffy, and this dude's just not really showing us anything. I won't say Benoit Saint Denis no chance because Benoit Saint Denis has good grappling, and I think if Saint Denis is going to win this fight, I think he needs to use his grappling a bit. But you get absolutely fucking smashed to smithereens by Renato Moicano. You get knocked out by Dustin Poirier. You come back, and when he gets Kyle Perlovsek in a kind of like a very very straightforward kind of just to get back in the routine. I think that fight was short notice as well. And you come back to fight Mauricio Rufa, who's literally one of the most gifted strikers I have seen in so long. And he's so clean, so technical, so just elusive with his strikes to the point where I'm just like, Saint Denis is fucked. Saint Denis is absolutely fucked in this fight. I think, you know, if Saint Denis can initiate grappling exchanges, if Saint Denis can really get grappling into this fight, I think it could be competitive. Okay, but standing in there with Musa Rufi and just looking to strike, I don't think that's going to be a good idea at all. And I feel like this is going to be the real end of Saint Denis. We saw him lose to Moicano. Okay, he kind of got like in a weird position in the first round. So you can kind of argue that, like, and his eye was completely fucked. You lose to Dustin Poirier as well. You're kind of like, maybe he got rushed a little bit. With the Moicano one, he kind of like ended up in a bad position quite early, and Moicano just absolutely 10-7'd them. Like, that was one of the worst beatdowns ever. So you could just be like, oh, well, he won the second round. He could run the second round with kind of one eye. So you can play that kind of a card. But I don't see any card being played here. I think Mauricio Riffi's just elusive striking is just an absolute pleasure to watch. It really is. Like, the spinning back heel he got against Bobby Green was one of the best KOs I have ever seen ever. Okay, it was just it's such a joy to watch. Do you know what I mean? He's beat like Jamie Malarkey, things that people like that. James Liventop. No one really massive. Obviously, Bobby Green's like a good name, but that was one of the best KOs we have ever seen in the UFC. And as much as I think Saint Denis can have moments on the feet, I think if we're looking at this from a striker's perspective, I'm quite confused as to how you think Saint Denis can win this fight on the feet. Grappling is his best opportunity here. He showed to have good grappling against Dustin Poirier. He didn't really get a chance to show it against Renato Moicano because Moicano just got in a good position early. So that's where I'm kind of like, I feel like Saint Denis' method is going to be through grappling. Absolutely. Will Mauricio Ruffi let him get there? I don't think so. I don't think so. You know, we've seen Dustin Poirier do well getting back to his feet and stuff like that with the grappling, and it showed Saint Denis not really that effective, even though he had moments. Renato Moicano had his way with him on the ground. He wasn't able to get out with Moicano's positions, so you have to give Moicano credit there as regards. He got him in bad positions, and Saint Denis just could not do anything about it. So there's that. You have to give Renato Moicano credit for that, because if he was an elite, grappler, he would have got out of bad positions, but he didn't. So there's that. Is Saint Denis an elite striker? No, I don't think so. Does he have good striking? This is a fucking banger matchup, by the way. I love this fight. This is a fucking sick fight to have on a fight night card as well. Absolutely peak. Absolutely peak. But I don't think Saint Denis has the striking to really go toe to toe with Misha Rufer. Of course, he didn't, finish James Lintop, Rufy. We finished some good fights before that. I'm on his topology here. He's got 11 TKO out of 12 wins. So he's got 12 wins. He's only gone to a decision once, and that was on the Jones versus Stipe card. So about what, not far off. It was a bit of a stretch, like 9 months ago, some shit like that. It's going to be interesting to see the step up, though. We'll see we're going to see what's up, Mauricio Rufy. Because Benoit Saint Denis isn't, at this moment in time, I wouldn't even say he's a ranked fighter. If I'm being honest, who's he really beat? I haven't seen him beat anyone to prove that he's a ranked fighter. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, I just thought when he fought Dustin Poirier, beating Mafrovola, beating Thiago Moises, beating Bonfim was just nowhere near the level of Dustin Poirier. I genuinely could not for the life of me think why people were picking Benoit Saint Denis to beat him. I was so right in that fight, and I will never let it down. I will never let it down because everyone was picking Benoit Saint Denis. Everyone, all the big YouTubers, they were all saying the same thing. Oh, Poirier's kind of, back end of his career. Saint Denis is a killer. I'm just like, who have you seen Saint Denis fight that you think he can hang with Dustin Poirier? Matt Favola? Thiago Moises? As much as these are impressive wins and the way he's doing them is impressive, it made no sense to me that he could beat Dustin Poirier, who just gone fucking. I know he got knocked out by Gaethje, but look at his body resume. Look at his stylistic. I said all of this. Go check out the video. I said he was going to knock him out. The fucking bio is literally Dustin Poirier is going to knock out Benoit Saint Denis, and that was the first kind of views I got on the channel. That's my favorite video ever, just because that video just makes me so happy. That video makes me so fucking happy. But it's a really good fight. I'm really happy this got announced. I'm really looking forward to it. The France card is, it's always good. The French fans are always fucking electric. As regards Barajo versus Imavov, I'm still picking Barajo in that fight. I think Mauricio Rufo is gonna be able to style on Benoit Saint Denis. I think he's gonna be able to find his moments. I think he's gonna be able to find his range. I think he's gonna knock him out because Benoit Saint Denis will probably have. You could have a moment or two on the feet, and then he might get comfortable. But I feel like he'll stand there and strike with him, which is going to be his downfall. But let me know what you think about this fight down below, this banger matchup, and thanks.